Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. And here's Leonard from three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Brunson, left side. Shoots the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brunson with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Brunson outside. Over Smart. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Westbrook, driving the lane, and finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Here's Brunson. That one wide left. New York with the ball. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Brunson scanning the floor. No good with the triple. Here's Smart. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Johnson. Lets a floater go. Nice D from Brooks. And Albuquerque with the possession. Good on the shot.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Watch out below, driving with some bad intentions.
Brooks outside. Brunson up top. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks with the bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Brunson outside. Again, the Jazz score.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Leonard with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson outside. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 14.
And look, that's just a guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. And so it's Albuquerque with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Towns to the right side. Here's Moon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Russell with a wide-open look. Hits the jumper in space. Russell's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. Here's Moon.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
There's Russell with the three. And the three ball is good. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for Albuquerque.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Here's Moon. And it's Jamario Moon with the finish.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
From outside, drops in the tray. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson, the bounce pass. Out left to the wing. Moon can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they pick up 2.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Moon with the bucket.
That was a sweet one right there.
Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Williams has got 7 points.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
From deep, Brooks. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Allen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he drives in, and Moon with the stuff.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this, seeing a lane open up and attacking.
There's Russell with the 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Here's Moon. And it's slammed in by Moon.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's Albuquerque. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Lets it go from deep. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Brooks outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brooks has got 8 points.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. It's rebounded by New York. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat. And his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Poked away. Outside Westbrook. Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. New York trails by 15. A three from Leonard. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Here we go, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Brunson, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Westbrook with the block.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball. Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Here's Noel. Over to the left wing. Fires for three. It's rebounded by New York. A three from Leonard. From outside the arc. And so it's Albuquerque ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 9 points. Here's Moon. Oh, and the dunk by Moon.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Brunson with it. Pass to Moon. And stolen by Russell. Over Moon. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making him defend out on the perimeter.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Then it misses. Jazz leading by 12. West outside. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook, and he does not hit. Moon up top. Fires the three. That one misses. Stolen by Miles. Stolen by Brooks. Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution for Albuquerque.
A 12-point game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's the three.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Brunson hits the top J.
Brunson doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off. He has the ultimate confidence in that jumper.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oh, what a move! Good on the basket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Adebayo. Outside, Brunson. Another chance. Brunson there for the rebound. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trained from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Towns with the rebound. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Substitution on the court.
Now Moon. New York calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. On the wing, Johnson launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Brunson scanning the floor. Jacks up a three. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by New York. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. The three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Westbrook. Brunson right side. With the floater. And it's good on the layup. Brunson's got 5 now.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Brunson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yeah, nice focused shot in the mid-range. I like that look.
Leonard looking over the floor. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
No coverage that time. Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Albuquerque. Kawhi Leonard again. He's got 10.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
And it's Brunson missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Albuquerque making a change here.
Boston. Amen Thompson.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Lets it go from 11. And he gets the jumper to drop. Brunson's got 12.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
Brunson goes in.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And Brunson throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for New York. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
And he's good on the three ball. Lynn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Russell high post. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Albuquerque.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline, stays patient, and earns the shots he gets.
Lynn's shot is off. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Boston.
Oh, get that out of here.
A three ball. And it's Jeremy Lin with the three. Lynn's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lin, dropping it in the face of the D.
Williams attacking. And it's Russell in the corner. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
Drains the three-pointer.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
There's Lin with the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. "51 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams can't hit.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Albuquerque trails by 6. For 3. It's deflected. Fires from way outside. Outside, Lin. With the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And Lin plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
Williams for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 8 points. From deep three-point land, a nice shot by Lin. Lin's got the lead, back up to 8 now for New York. Thompson for 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. New York leads by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Wasted no time on that one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And the way Lynn picks his spots, just knowing his place in the offensive schemes and scoring well as a result. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And it's blocked by Brunson.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Brunson outside. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got 24.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard with authority.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. New York leading by 3. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Brunson outside. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Leonard going inside.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Leonard from 3. Another miss by Leonard. And here's Brunson outside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. New York ahead, leading by 7. And we're... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Drives to the hoop. And Brunson throws it down hard.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Albuquerque trails by 7.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Jazz.
Sweet move. And oh, what a play. He just palms the blood. Nobody near Allen. Down he goes for 3.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Brunson. The long shot, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot. Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Adebayo fires. He's off from 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brunson outside. The 3 is off. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. Driving inside. And they recover it. Towns. And the 3 misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here we've got Brunson. Can't get it. Towns outside. And he jams it in.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself. Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Into the lane. Oh, the dunk.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Shoots the 3. Trained from outside.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Driving in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks fires. Knocks down the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
The Jazz call timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thought?
And with the couple seconds still on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
The Jazz call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And that's going to be a technical. Not a smart move, to say the least.
To shoot the technical, Jalen Brunson.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-point line.
So a close game sees New York take this one.